What's up, pimp? What's up, pimp? Bitch ass nigga reported my last chat. He mad because he a bitch. My motherfucking subscribers ain't no bitches. And he got his motherfucking feelings hurt. Who told you talking about you can't stop thinking about, Jack? Tripping. Who told you talking about, Jay? Let me know. Let me know. Holla at GTA 6 on. Let me know, man. Y'all don't let no other YouTuber steal it from me. I'm GTA 6 on. Kamari, I cannot answer all of your chat, G. Okay? I got 2 godsons with the name Mari. Okay? I'm gonna leave you right here. Just to give my moderators the satisfaction of whacking your dumb ass. They gonna whack you. They coming. Feel me? You leaving? Alright.
Niggas over there drunk as hell.
You drunk too?
Cars, no regulars, all that type of shit. You said I'm drunk too.
I said what?
You said I'm drunk too.
Mm-hmm.
Hell no. I'm just tired as a bitch.
Can't prove it, nigga.
I need to get up underneath this fan and gee, I can't be sitting in the hot and shit. He talking about you can spend the night. No, you can spend the night and shit. You ain't gotta leave. And then niggas wanna act weird cause Quisha over there and shit. I'm like, alright, bet I'm gone. I'm getting the fuck up out of here. I've been moved on from
Fuck them niggas, man. Niggas always fucking all the old first.
Love, then I gotta catch this bus.
Love. Back to the chat. Now, who was I talking shit about? Who was I talking shit about? Who was in here trying to get it like a midget? You gotta sit your motherfucking ass down. What's up, boss? See me? Cause I got people. It's saying I got 14 people in here, but ain't nobody responding. So can you see me? Can y'all see me? Shit ain't working, dog. Hola, can you see me? Can you hear me? Is it mute? What the fuck is going on? That shit on. That shit on. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? What up? We can hear you. Okay. East side, go great. Your car smell like wasted old can of 45 black miles. Ugly motherfucker. Y'all know how I do. That was the first couple of slide, and I started laying off in the motherfuckers. Somebody gonna get it ASAP. I ain't bullshit. I'm ready to run somebody. I'm on that gay shit, you dig? You can try it. You can try some gay shit in here. Get your ass banned. You dig? Your little gay ass better sit the fuck down somewhere, you dig? Don't nobody in here care you gay. Bro, I'm twice your size. That don't mean shit. I do pride fights, punk. That don't mean shit to me. Now what? Now what, motherfucker? I'm like Terry Crews built. I'm all muscle. I hope manhandle you, little guy. Sure you will. Sure you will, big guy. Hey. I got hands like Umbach. Nigga, how about that? How about that? I'm twice your size and gay. I'll show you, big guy. I'll show you. I'll fight you for your own booty. No, I'm just playing, man. That's a bad stereotype we got about the gay community. They all want to fight for some booty, and that's not the case. It's the inner closet motherfuckers that want to fight for the booty. I'm Terry Crews size. Nigga, I got unbarking size hands. Nigga, come try me. Come try me. Weirdo. You gotta go. I've knocked out a lot of people, buddy. Shogun, I ain't gonna play with their ass. You know Shogun and Harlem ain't gonna play with their ass. I'm gonna get them suckers right up out of there. Kiss my boot, sucker. Cause let me tell you something. Who ain't backing down? Show enough. Who backs around? Show enough. If you feel like you wanna get down, guess who gonna be around? Show enough. Watch your mouth. I'm just talking about show enough. I'm just talking about show enough. Fuck wrong with dude ass. Get on his motherfucking ass, nigga. That was dude. I'm Terry Crews size. I'm twice your size. And I'm gay. So, nigga, I told him he better move his gay ass around with that booty. I told him, don't nobody care if he gay. But ain't nobody gonna tolerate no abuse. Fuck. That's how big Terry Crews feel, nigga. I'm telling your big gay ass what it is, nigga. I'm Terry Crews. I don't care. I don't care you big and gay. Go to Atlanta. There's a bunch of gay niggas your size. You probably smaller than them gay niggas. Them big ass gay niggas down there, boy. I'm telling you just like that. I'll be putting on a wing for you so you won't tell. I'll put on a wig for you so you won't. Now you think I gonna see your big Terry Crews looking ass coming in no motherfucking Beyonce wig? Don't have a Beyonce wig. It's gonna be curled up. No neck. Nigga, I'm gonna notice your big ass. Walking with no neck. Who gonna mistake you for a woman? No neck having ass nigga, man. I ain't saying you can't get a boyfriend, but you're hard for your boyfriend family to mistake you for anything but motherfucking Terry Crews. If you Terry Crews size. Get your big ass up out of here, man. This nigga size of Damon on Friday. Damon! Who gonna miss your big ass in the wig? No, I'm not that excited. I'm not that excited. You just said I'm a big gay guy. I'm stalking you and I'm wearing a wig. And I'm coming to see you. And nigga, that mean you finna come out the shadows for stalking me. I'm not excited. I'm a little worried about you rolling up in a van with no windows. That's what I'm worried about. So if that's your fucking plan, you never get to me. You never, ever, ever, goddammit. And don't say you outside, cause any nigga, so many gay niggas nowadays. There's so many gay niggas nowadays. That's not even an insult to anybody anymore. Being like, gay ass nigga, everybody gay. Everybody gay with me and shit. I'm the last nigga. Might be a couple other niggas, but we like scattered out throughout the country. Like, yeah, it ain't too many of us. Shit, fuck a gay man support group. We gonna need a straight man support group. And bisexual men still gonna be trying to be in a group and shit like, man, get your gay ass out, bro. Say your group, bro. Snake meter edit again. That's right. You know what's crazy? It's gonna fuck around and be the last stream of the night. Cause a motherfucker can't see shit. Y'all know I'm a survivor of the ghetto. Want 50 cents what? Like 50 cents, nigga? As in 50 cent and as in a half of a dollar? They used to be worth $1.50 back in my day. Now it's worth 15 cents now. Nah, nigga. Nah, nigga, what I want 2 quarters for, nigga? What two quarters gonna do for me, nigga? Fuck you mean, nigga? What I want 2 quarters for, nigga? I don't have a license. Can you spare some change, sir? It look like I need you to spare me some change, nigga. Get your words whooped. Ah, slap your bitch ass, Maurice. Slap the shit out of you. Yeah, man. Of course I got a shirt on. Normally I'll be shirtless. You right. You right, Jack. You right. I'm mad I keep losing shit. Lost my gloves, lost my motherfucking silverware. Everybody still with me? Hit the like button if you still with me one time. Because John, hit the like button. I'm gonna tell you what I park in this gap in this tooth. And it's your mama. I don't need a wig. That's what I told you to like for, so I can tell you what I park. Your mama, that's what I park in this little ass tooth, nigga. Her favorite parts of her, motherfucker. Now, you definitely need a wig. Shut your ass up. You definitely need a life, motherfucker. I mean, news watching y'all make complete fools of yourselves. Eat noodles and oozles, passing judgment on niggas. Look at these niggas. Man, shut the fuck up and eat your plastic, Maurice. He out straight eating plastic like he's some type of upper echelon. Get your ass. I do sleep. I'm not on uppers. This is my natural energy. Now, boy say it was going down. John, we have lives. You live in a car. Self-awareness, the more you know. We have lives. You live in a car. Self-awareness, the more you know. You actually don't have a life. You have a position on a plantation, motherfucker. And they didn't give me no position. So I got plenty of free time on my hands because you have a position on a plantation. Little do you know, this whole earth is a prison. You're just not inside the prison, it's inside the prison. Because I'd have been inside the prison, it's inside the prison, it's inside the prison, it's inside the prison. It might sound crazy to you, but now that I got all of this freedom out here, motherfucker, I ain't finna give it back for a few funky ass dollars. I also run my own business while you trying to look down on somebody. Motherfucker, you have no life. Your life is doing what the fuck you're told. You're told when to work, when not to work, when to sleep, when not to sleep, what and when and how to eat. Motherfucker, my freedom is totally fucking my own. How about that? And you wouldn't, and let me tell you something else, motherfucker, you can't live with the freedom I got. You couldn't control yourself with the freedom I got. You know why, John? Because you can't be trusted to take care of your own motherfucking self. I know you retired from somebody. Who you retired from? Oh, you retired slave owner. I knew it was a joke in there. I know. You go to work every day because you just a fucking slave on a plantation, pretending like you better than other slaves. You ain't nobody but Stephen from Django. And you mad because you came across my stream and I'm a nigga on that nad. I'm gonna tell you who Bru Sitdee is. Bru Sitdee is a free nigga. You will address him as such. You can't treat him like any other nigga around here. He's not like the rest of the other niggas. Okay? You understand? You. Oh, we got jobs. We got lives. Motherfucker, you the slave that cleans up the basement and the attic. You're not even a house nigga. Okay? Chill out. You live in a shit just like the rest of the niggas. Your shed just a little bit close to Matt's house. Okay? No, don't play with me. Don't do this. Don't get your feelings hurt, Jack. Wanna borrow my card, spook? Oh, you mad? You a white slave? You can't figure out how to advance on the plantation. That's what you mad about. That's what you mad about. You never realized that freedom is in your motherfucking mind and not your motherfucking actions, huh? Huh? You blue pill taking motherfucker. Dave Chappelle. I know. Quiet, Agent Smith. Quiet. Neo. I'm not Neo. I'm much more dangerous than him. Yep, free your mind. Your ass will follow. And that's what you see me doing. Sitting around doing the fuck I want to do. Like a motherfucking wolf. While you do what the fuck you told, like a vicious ass pit bull. Shut your ass up. You do all that barking till daddy come out the house and be like, shut up. What the fuck I say? And you think you well privileged because you got a bunch of bitch ass owners that just let you keep barking. You gonna run across one of them motherfuckers that be chained up and he gotta do what the fuck he told. And he just been waiting to get loose. And he done been trained to get loose. When he get loose on your little pussy ass off in that workplace or where the fuck you at thinking you better than everybody, you gonna tear that ass up. Cause all the fuck you do is bark by that fucking gate and attempt to jump over the gate. And one day, master gonna let you over that gate. But when you get over that gate, you gonna find out that it's a system of control. And that motherfucker that's designed to put you back over that gate gonna put you in your place. It's gonna be like Sylvester and Tweety. It's gonna be like you chase Tweety Bird into the doghouse. So you have no life. Have fun having no life. Here's an even more fun fact about having no life. I hope this don't make you suicidal, but check it out. God wrote your story. You know what you want before you ask for it. You know what was gonna happen before it was gonna happen. The only way he's gonna know what was gonna happen before it was gonna happen because he wrote your story. For it to happen like that, okay? And as he wrote your story, for it to happen like that, those are gunshots in mixed in. Anyway, for it to happen, how he said it was gonna happen, he means that he already wrote your goddamn story. And I ain't taking cover. That shit ain't nowhere near me. That shit way up the block. Anyway, I told you I sit around like a fucking veteran. I don't give a shit. When a bullet rip past me, I'm gonna get out. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get out and have to cancel this live. Give a fuck about none of that shit. Anyway, as I was saying, Earth is one big prison. And you don't have no fucking privileges. When you think you got privileges, they're gonna take the privileges that you did have that you didn't appreciate, motherfucker. I don't have to appreciate them privileges, so they have nothing to take from me. That's the difference between me and you. That's the difference between me and you. I will never love her. I will never need it. The difference between me and you. Cause I'd rather get money and give me and teach me difference between me and you. Rich Homie Quan used to just sit around high making songs. There you go. That's what I think about your comment, PTSD Negro. That musty ass car. Your daddy car musty. Yeah, cause your daddy car musty. That don't mean my car musty. Ugly motherfucker. Your daddy car so musty, your mama don't want to ride in it. Bro, it's wasting his life right now. Shut your bitch ass up. I hate people to try to tell me what to do with my motherfucking free will on this earth. You don't know what the fuck I can do with my free will to make my life better, nigga. You know what you could do? Subscribe, bitch. That's what you can do. Cause you want to tell motherfuckers what to do, subscribe, nigga. Let me be pushed to the bottom of your playlist if you don't like what the fuck I be talking about. You can also get the fuck out of my business since we telling people what the fuck to do. And worry about what the fuck I'm doing, sucker. Worry about your motherfucking self. That's a sign from God. Don't play with me. The fuck up. See? Everything is in divine timing. God wrote your story already, right? And since he wrote your story already, he knows what's gonna happen. He knows what's gonna happen because he already wrote your story. So he designed you a certain way. Okay. And this is back what I was saying originally to the one motherfucker that said we got lives. Check it out. If you a sucker, God designed you to be a sucker. Did you know that? Hey, don't get mad at me. God designed suckers, just like he designed cool cats, just like he designed murder rapists and thieves, just like he designed doctors, lawyers, preachers, and priests. You know what I mean? The people supposed to be good. He designed the bad ones too. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? So anyway, the position that you in is because God put you in that position. And he wrote your story before you even started fucking up on earth. He was like, you're going to be a loser, and you're going to go to work every day, and you're going to feel like shit. But good thing he put me in your life so you can see what the fuck some rebellion looks like. I mean, I can't go like white guys go and just go off the grid and live in the fucking woods. I don't have no fucking money to do that bitch ass shit. But I tell you what, I'm showing you how to rebel inside the inner city or do enough so you can be straight. Shit, me living in a car should teach you something. You should make it so your bitch can't ever put you out. Or maybe some shit you can pass on to your sons. Get a car big enough to fucking live in. Look, sign from God. There you go. Baby, I'm here for you to teach your kids how to survive the motherfucking new wave, because it's about to get funny. It's about to get funny. If you think education gonna keep a motherfucker from being homeless, it won't. It won't. You think skills gonna keep a motherfucker from being homeless, it won't. It won't. Ain't shit gonna keep you from being fucking homeless, nigga. Except generational wealth. If you ain't got that, motherfucker, you gonna experience it. And let me tell you something about most millionaires before they reach millionaire status. They're homeless. Let's go look it up. Work will not. Being lazy won't. I don't know what you're saying. Work will not. What the fuck? This is work. I'm working right now. This ain't the victim mentality, nigga. What you looking at is me taking control of my life. That's what you looking at. You know what I mean? I'm already a mobile mechanic. That shit ain't working how the fuck I want it to. Not fast enough, not well enough. So fuck what you talking about. I tried it. Also tried fixing houses. Also tried motherfucking, what do you do in houses? Carpentry, electrician, plumbing. I laid drywall. I laid tile. I did drain pipes as far as plumbing. Electrician, I used to replace sockets, and I really didn't run too many wires. But yeah, you'd be surprised what the fuck I know how to do. I'm trying to learn well, and you know that. Micah, motherfucker, you was in the last couple lives. You didn't think I noticed your ass, did you? I said, that's the last thing I gotta learn. Welding and motherfucking how to rebuild transmissions. And I could probably teach myself. I just don't have enough space. If I had a garage, I'd be taking them apart and putting them together. I laid brick before. I used to do steps. Concrete steps outside of apartment buildings, and you know, I did that before. Must be a shitty mechanic. Yeah, okay. I'm the better mechanic than who the fuck changed your oil. Bet you that. I'll say some dumb shit like you changed your oil and get embarrassed like the last guy that challenged me with this mechanic shit. You want to go there? What you want to talk about with this mechanic shit? Because I'm a damn good mechanic. And we bring it in a fourth. Fuck you talking about it's the third. We about to bring in a fourth in this bitch. That 2 hours, I can run 2 hours quickly. Shut your bitch ass up. I do know, nigga. Ain't no jobs in that shit. Fuck you talking about. That's your fantasy. If I had a trade, I would be filthy rich if I was a plumber. No, the fuck you wouldn't, nigga. First of all, to be an independent plumber, as I become one, and you're not part of the union, bitch, they send all the jobs to the union. Same with electricians. So that eliminates that. You won't be doing that, nothing but side jobs for landlords. And landlords, they don't want to pay you unless you're Mexican. They do it dirt cheap. Anyway, and get on that. So now that leaves you carpentry. It ain't much carpentry to be done because almost these houses are pre-manufactured. Every now and then you got to build maybe some motherfucking shells, maybe put a wall up. You mainly gonna be laying drywall in that bitch. So and you ain't gonna be able to redo drywall because these cheap ass slumlords don't want to replace drywall. They replace drywall in fucking sections. They don't replace whole fucking rooms. Get the fuck out of my face with that bullshit. Ain't nothing else to fucking do, dumbass. I know how to do roofs too. Ain't no money in that shit because everybody want the Mexicans to do shit. That's why everybody trying to deport their ass. We wouldn't give a fuck if they worked at a fair fucking price. But you working for $2 and I'm working for $20, motherfucker, of course you gonna get a job. Now our economy fucked up because our money in fucking Mexico. Good thing the Mexicans were dumb enough to buy real estate. We would be bankrupt in this bitch. Fucking with these cheap ass peckerwoods, wanting cheap ass labor, calling everybody else lazy, while they got these easy ass fucking jobs. Fuck out of here. All the jobs Peckerwoods got, they get fat doing them. If you can get fat doing it, it's not a hard job. I mean, I don't think being a bus driver is hard. I don't think being a correctional officer is hard. I don't think being a fucking sheriff is hard. Anything you can get fucking fat doing, it ain't fucking hard. I see fat sheriffs. I rarely ever see fat state troopers for some fucking reason. They in a fucking car all. It's their job to be in the car all day. All the rest of you motherfuckers fatter than a state trooper. Why the fuck is they paid at the bottom of the motherfucking barrel like a correctional officer? When all you motherfuckers clearly weigh 200 pounds more than them motherfuckers and they clearly can pass the physical. What the fuck is you talking about? I think they don't like the state troopers because most of them is ex-military. I think that's what's going on because I noticed they did that shit with the in neighborhood task force. And you know who else get paid? Well, I'm gonna tell you, I think the marshals get paid, but I don't know. I don't think they get paid enough to bring sex offenders in because they bring them in unharmed. You want me to bring this motherfucker in unharmed and untouched? I need a little bit extra money. You shouldn't let me hunt him down. Now I'd be face to face with this motherfucker bullshit. Well, if I got a weird guy on the crew that works with me, he ain't been convicted. Can he touch him and shit? Cause he, you know, I don't know. You know how the world works. Shit. Yeah, I get that a lot. I look like Stink Meter. I'm the GTA 6 unk around this bitch. Y'all pay me. Nope. It's just a cigar for all intents and legal purposes. You know I got that shit. I be spitting that knowledge. I be spitting that knowledge while smoking chronic through ebonics. Having them niggas learning new words like they hooked on phonics. I'm non-stopping. No, let me stop it. Let me stop it. Let me stop it. Let me stop it. I love this song. This why all you bitches a single mom. Listen to it. Oh, never mind. It's the chorus. Just listen to the chorus. Listen to the chorus. Listen to the chorus. Hey, I swear to God, I thought the single mom nigga was gonna do that. And he from Chicago. I bet I ever see him. I'm gonna play this song for him. I'm gonna tell him to remix that. This nigga said, and listen to me closely, women in the chat. They said overwhelmingly 40% of my viewers are women. And that's pretty fucking high. So, he said, you see all this money around me, and you think I'm the man. Okay, all this money around me, think I'm the man. But I've been nodding off like last week, so baby, what is your plan? That mean I was nodding off when you was talking to me, bitch. All I do is get high. I come out hiding, girl, like I'm your man, your biggest fan. That mean I'm finna steal your cell phone charger. That's the nigga y'all love. He talking about I got way more pussy being a motherfucking junkie that stole from bitches than being an honest stepdaddy. Ain't that something? That's why I like this song so much. It's deep. It's deep. Who said Texas don't like weed? Weed ain't legal in Texas? Bullshit. Everything's legal in Texas except not being American. What the fuck is wrong with you? And not carrying a gun. Hold on. My bad. Siri got mad and closed the chat. Cause I called her a bitch. All right. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. And fuck you, bitch. She got an attitude right now. She been doing that since Steve Jobs died. Take it easy. She read sheds, charades. Take it easy, bro. Who live like they 15? Siri don't talk to broke boys. Listen, that bitch Siri is retarded now. You can ask Siri simple math questions and she don't know. Siri, what's 10 times 5? 50. Siri, what's 5 times 10? 540. Like, no, bitch. 5, bitch. 50 times 5 and 5 times 50 is the same. 10 times. Look, got me confused just thinking about it. See? The bitch so dumb, she confused me trying to explain to you the dumb shit that she do. You ever see a motherfucker do some shit so dumb that when you try to explain it, you sound dumb, and then you get the dumb shit they did wrong, so you sound even dumber than they is. And now people don't understand. That's how motherfucking gone my mind was by this dumb shit that you pulled. Siri clearly be pulling dumb shit on me all the time. And Siri a hater. Tell Siri, she want everybody to be gay. So tell Siri to call the opposite sex in your phone. Why she pretend like she don't know their name? Tell her to call, and if she do call, if I do finally agree to call Shalonda, this bitch always call Tanya. I swear to God she do. Tanya phone ringing, I done cuss this punk bitch out. The fuck, bitch, I said call Shalonda, not Tanya. Calling Tanya. Bitch, I said Shalonda. Siri's a call a bitch you ain't talked to in motherfucking a year. Hey, Siri, call Janika. Calling Stephanie. Who? Fuck is Stephanie? Oh, your dog ass called me today. Like, oh, this bitch. I forgot about you, bitch. You the crazy bitch. You the crazy bitch. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you. No, you called my phone. I got this crazy bitch calling you for the next 2 weeks. Nigga, my lips ain't. Oh, not yeah. Nice try. Nice try, motherfucker. Here go a local smoker. You can't even see me, so fucking skinny. He blend in with the night. Never mind, he gone. That Pete. That Pete. You know who I am? I'm that uncle your mama sent you to live with because you don't know how to fucking act. I'm that uncle. Yeah, black people are good at disappearing with the night. White people try to explain this to us, but we didn't realize this until we was living in freedom without paranoia, to the extreme. We actually start relaxing inside danger, like I am day. Niggas start realizing that other niggas blend in with the night. Hello from Texas. What's up in Texas? What's up in Texas? I tried to look up one of y'all laws, and Siri shut down my fucking chat with her bitch ass. Hold on. I'm gonna try to do it again. She won't say. Same answer. Okay, she still got attitude. I ain't got time for her shit. What do you mean Texas has the best gun laws in the country? Texas has no gun laws. The only gun law is that if you're a felon, apparently, and I heard that it's only for Texas. If you got a felony in the state of Texas, you can't own a gun in Texas. They don't give a fuck about other states, from what I hear. I heard Arizona is like that too. Arizona don't give a fuck. And ain't no background check in Maryland because everybody got money. You want a gun, get a gun. Fuck it. You worked hard for it. And I mean, you live in Maryland, you paying fucking $30K in taxes a year. I think you should be able to get a gun with no questions asked. They have no gun laws in Maryland. None. Maryland is exactly what Europe thinks America is. You live in Maryland, Fire Tiger, y'all ain't got no gun laws, do y'all? It ain't no regulation. Them motherfuckers selling guns at the fucking corner store. Habibi selling guns. Habibi, what's that? 38 special. Do you want to buy it? I can't let you see it. Boss man said no see. Must get money. Yeah, Walmart got guns everywhere. Any white neighborhood, Walmart got guns. You ain't gonna find them in the ghetto. If you find them in the ghetto, they're gonna be like bullshit ass shotgun. You go to the white neighborhood, they be actually having Glocks. You can get a glizzy from Walmart. I shouldn't have said that. That's gonna get my check canceled out. But you can get a glizzy from Walmart. Yeah, a glizzy, a Glock, a Jurassic piece of plastic. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, the casket plastic. That what the old men used to call it when my generation started carrying them when we was teenagers. Like, nigga, that's casket plastic. Like, what the fuck does that mean? That plastic ass gun, that shit ain't gonna work. It's not everything plastic to the baby boomers. If it's not metal, it's plastic. They don't give a fuck. Probably urethane, they ass. I get 80s in Wyoming. 80s. It's 80 degrees in Wyoming. Iowa has great gun laws too. Don't nobody want to live in Iowa with all that goddamn corn. Fuck we gonna do in Iowa? I can't be trusted around all that goddamn corn. Especially telling me that corn is the motherfucking source of fuel. You see me on here with 3 raggedy ass cars, 4 raggedy ass motorcycles. I'll be a fuck E85. I'll be build motherfucking E110. My 1911 stainless. Here we go. You 1911 and Glock niggas better not start arguing. And the 1911 is better than the Glock. Say what the fuck you want to say. Oh, Idaho got potatoes. I really can't be trusted around potatoes. Potatoes are just as motherfucking combustible as corn. I can't be trusted around a fucking fuel source, nigga. I look like Einstein for a reason. I look like fucking the Back to the Future Doc for a fucking reason. You can't trust me around all that fucking fuel. Because I'll fuck around and go back to the future. The fuck? I'll go back and start betting on Lakers games and Bronco games. I'm serious. I can't be trusted. I can't live in no fucking Nebraska. Yeah, put me in Nebraska and watch I build the first corn-fed Ferrari. Ferrari would be sending me a cease and desist order. They'll fuck around, come get it, and I already have the engine blew out. If I move to goddamn Idaho, I will build potato guns for money, bitch ass nigga. You ain't got no money. I'll build potato guns. Now, I'll test it on you downtown just like that. Shoot you right in the dick with it. And watch the white boys gather around like, oh, dude, that's so cool. Step right up, get your potato gun here, get your potato gun. That's the paramedics down the street. Somebody must have been hit with a firecracker. Probably a dope fiend. He's probably talking shit and little niggas in the hood busted his ass. Fuck around, set him on fire. Yeah, they called the police. Like, damn, dog, we set the hype on fire. LOL, you would know. I used to be one of the little niggas around here, man. These hypes be talking greasy, plus they be stealing. You gotta stand on them, folks. You don't stand on them, they gonna come for you. They gonna come for you. The hype tried to come for me while I was grown, shit. Love you too, Stephen. Yeah, I was just a little jit around here shooting my game. Just a little peon with talent like Dion, like Cleon. Trying to survive the whole eon. You know what I mean? That's who I was around here. I survived the whole damn eon. Even though I got a forehead like a Cleon. But I shine bright like I'm neon. You know what I mean? I live in Wisconsin. I got something better than Riz. I got something better than swag. I appreciate the compliment, but let's talk about the game. I got that from back of the day. You know what I mean? I don't play. It's just what the fuck it is. It's non-stop, bum-stop hating motherfuckers. You know it. Let them. Let them hate. Let them fucking hate. Subscribe, 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 subscribe. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. God damn it. I had 2 subscribers last time. Subscribe, God damn it. Yup, old school pimp. That's what it is. Macking on a hoe, you know what I mean? I look like one of them pimps that's married on what? Like one of them pimps that they ain't allowed to leave their house around Valentine's Day. Like, you better not leave. Tell your Uncle Leonard you better not leave. Tell your auntie you better get the fuck out of my business. I'm leaving. Bitch can't tell me what to do. I told this bitch I ain't sticking around this motherfucker. Told this bitch. We got divorced 22 years ago. I ain't got to stick around. I no goddamn well. I don't give a damn she got a gun. I'm leaving. I'm leaving, goddammit. I'm leaving. Bitch shot me once back in 79. She got to shoot me again. You be like, Uncle Richard, she shot you back in 79 with a 22. That old bitch got a 45 now. She got her 40. She had that motherfucking 44 so long. It's a 46, nigga. All right, take your ass out the house you want to. She gonna shoot you. She gonna shoot you. And then who the fuck is gonna help make Thanksgiving dinner, nigga? Sit your old ass down. Try to go out there buy you some coochie, nigga. Sit down, man. You know what's funny? How your grandpa don't know how to send out a text, but your grandma do? Your grandpa just get the phone and pass it to her. You ever get a text from an old man? You don't know what the fuck he say. He don't get past the. Baby boomers text you dumbass shit. My daddy texted me one day. Unask my shit. Call me. That's exactly what he texted me. I didn't call him on time. He texted me a question mark. After that, he just texted me a question mark every hour. And I was like, nigga, what the fuck is going on? I get to the house. This nigga gonna say, where my beer? You think I took beer with me out the house? Bitch ass nigga. I was born in 88, not 58. I don't ride around beer. Call my damn phone on motherfucking day about some goddamn beer. motherfucker. You should have said pick you up some beer. You drunk your beer. You know what the fuck happened to your beer. Don't sit here like you don't know what the fuck happened. Drinking on your goddamn off day and fell asleep. Now you wake up fucking harassing me. I ain't seen you on text messages. My girlfriend did. Where the bitch at now? She doing all that damn text. She went home. Oh. Nope, I don't fuck with beer. My daddy do. And dads be on bullshit. Once their son is old enough to go to the store and get beer for them and pay for it out their own money, they forget how much beer they have all the time. It's a magical fucking coincidence about dads. You be in the room with a whole bitchy barge and you're like, hey man. It's your daddy when he come in your room. Even white dads, they be like. Last night, I had 12 beers. I drank 3, gave 2. How many beers I had left? How many beers I had left? I had a 12 pack. What's 5 minus 12? And then you gonna let me ask the question, or you gonna keep on asking questions, nigga? Damn. Shit. There you go, 7. As soon as you try to say 7, he always cut you off. 7. Supposed to have 7 beers. Well, I got 3. Only got 3 beers. Maybe you should look under your bed. Them beers be under my damn bed. You owe me some beers. I don't care what you say. You owe me some shit. You can't admit the fuck you did wrong. You need to be a fucking man and admit you drunk be a fucking man and admit you drunk my damn beer. Okay? You stole my damn beer. No matter who your daddy is, he always do this. Stole my goddamn beer. Like I don't know what the fuck is going on. I know what the fuck you did. Stole my damn beer. I don't want to talk about this no more. You upsetting me now. You upsetting me. I don't give a damn about no goddamn beer. It's the principle. It's goddamn principle. Steal my goddamn beer. I'm sorry, young lady. What's your name? What's your name? This is my son right here, in case you... Yeah, it is. My son. Like, nigga, see, no. Damn. Hate living with this nigga. As long as you stay under my roof, I paid all the rent last month. And this month, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? As long as I stay under your roof. I'm here helping you. Fuck. I did move out on his bitch ass twice. He was mad. First time I moved out, he was like, man, come back home, man. Damn. You know I got this nice apartment out here with these white folk. Why you gotta embarrass me like that? Bring your ass back home. Nigga, I am grown. You need to quit being cheap and pay your own fucking bills, nigga. And why the fuck you confronting me on the streets? Where is your phone? This motherfucker said phone got cut off. I paid the damn thing. Mexicans they ain't get my damn payment. The Mexicans ain't give your damn payment. What the fuck? How the Mexicans didn't give you your damn payment? This nigga. Come to find out, he broke the phone. Yeah, I'm gonna start snapping on the Mexicans and shit. She like, check your phone. We pay his bill. Look, we haven't ever check your phone. Little ass Mexican lady. I said, let me see your phone. Bitch, my daddy phone work. Motherfucker say it's calling. Shit. It's not working. No, I'm sorry. Bitch ass nigga, your phone don't work. Hoe ass nigga. Got me looking all crazy. Shit. How does bitch sneak in from Mexico when she know more about the phone than you? You need to get your shit together. I can't even see that damn screen. Why you pick the damn phone then? Cheap ass. Already got the font on the phone big as shit. I had to show him that. That nigga thought I was the king of tech support then. All the boomers did, though. I used to make the phone on their phone bigger. I used to get the viruses off of their computers. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was the man. I get the viruses off, and I used to sell the bootleg DVDs. I could put all the porn back on because you bought it from me. I could put all your motherfucking old-ass motherfucking albums back on there because you bought it from me. So whatever the fuck you want to listen to, from Elvis to the motherfucking Beatles to Ronald Isley to motherfucking Al Green, I got it. I got Barry Manilow in this bitch. What you want? Because as an 80s baby, I got most of that shit off LimeWire before they went down. LimeWire was, woo! I had a suitcase full of LimeWire download shit. I had all type of shit downloaded off LimeWire. I download anything off LimeWire except porn. Because you can get porn from anywhere. You know how many hard drives I crashed downloading shit off LimeWire? I was downloading shit off LimeWire one day and the drive got to smoking. I unplugged that bitch like I was a motherfucking a white hacker on a movie. Trying to hack it to a government file. Like, oh, shit, fuck. No. I had to throw that bitch out the window. I thought it was going to blow up. It didn't blow up, though. I did kill it. I killed the shit out of it because I was on LimeWire just stealing shit. I'm talking about I was stealing. You see how these chat numbers, you see how they chat? This is how my downloads look. Like bam, 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 bam on the download list on the Windows computer. And this is back when Windows was shitty. This right before Vista. Okay? This was still in the XP days. Like, yeah. I fucked that. I'm glad we was working with the side of the computer open. That's part of what fried it too, because being exposed to the air, electromagnetic interference. And I found this out too as a computer technician. When you black, you have more electromagnetic interference. Nigga, I'm put like this. You close to the static shock, nigga. Don't touch nothing, nigga. Because when you touch that drive, it's not going to work no more. Do not do what you see your white, Asian, and motherfucking Latino coworkers doing when they sticking the drive in and out. And if you're a Latino, I don't suggest you do it because you got too much electricity in your body. You're going to fry half of them that you do it to. All right, start touching shit. You need a grounding strap for your wrist. Or you're going to fry that fucking circuit, I promise you. And then most black people I see working on them, they pay attention to their hands. They be got burn marks and don't even know it. Like, nigga, you get your dumb ass electrocuted, nigga, and you don't even know it. Probably why every black superhero got electric powers. I just knew. The only reason why Miles Morales is even mixed with black is so they can give him the fucking electric powers. You should just let him be Puerto Rican. Fuck. Just admit niggas can't have a Spider-Man yet. Just admit it. Just admit it. White people already told us we can't have a Superman. They told us to our face. Like, hey, fuck you guys. You can't have a fucking Superman. You're not getting a Superman. You're not getting one. No, you're not. No, we're not doing that. Who the fuck told you? Who was like, can Obama be Superman? They was like, nice try, nigger. Yes, Obama can, but we don't have a script for Obama. I mean, if Obama wants a script, Obama was like, fuck no. I don't want to be Superman. I'm chilling on my vacation. As a matter of fact, I'm smoking now. I don't know what the fuck you FaceTime me for. I'm about to get hot. All right, I'm on the beach. I don't try to snitch on me. Peace. What the fuck do I look like? Coming the fuck out of retirement. Play Superman. I was the Superman. President of the United States. You don't get any more super than that. Thank you for the offer, but fuck you. I don't know my vacation anymore. Also, I really appreciate it. You don't make any more of those corny-ass Green Lantern movies. It really hurts my nerves. Can't even get to the beginning. I don't blame you, Obama. I can't get to the beginning of Green Lantern either. I don't know what the fuck that movie is about. Fuck Hal Jordan. I ain't like him when I was a kid. Fuck him. Who told you put on a magic ring, bitch ass nigga? Who girlfriend is you? Girls get magical rings. Get your bitch ass out of here. You got other guys with magical rings. Who the fuck did you niggas engaged to somebody? Yeah, I'm gonna take my other back. You'll trade Miles for Blue Beetle? I don't know about that. Cause Blue Beetle, they don't want to. I like his story, but it get every time they bring Blue Beetle out in the media, they cover him back the fuck up. I remember he used to have a TV show where he had a car and a motorcycle. It's called the Blue Beetle. And he only ran for like one season. They even had a giveaway. And then next thing you know, all the kids that sent in for the giveaway got fucked. And then they canceled the fucking show. And then the next time you hear about Blue Beetle was, you know, on some of the cartoons and then Justice Game. They don't never really let us see Javi for who the fuck he is. And I feel like that's doing us a disservice. And I really like, if we gonna get off into these superhero movies, that's the best part about superhero movies. And Justice 2 was fire. The stories. And if you pay attention, every single superhero that you like and you gonna put in the chat or super being, they got a cool ass story behind them. Without a cool ass story, you ain't nobody. And that's what makes One Punch Man a good character, but a bad character at the same time. Because he really don't have no substance to how you see Saitama have to overcome anything. I mean, that's probably the whole premises of his character, but still, you want to know the somewhat what the upper limits are, or at least show some better power feats. Oh yeah, what part of what Street Fighter movie did you see? Cause you know what's crazy? Everybody said Legend of Chun-Li was trash. Y'all know I'm a Chun-Li fan. I thought it was a good movie. I think it's a little too late, but it's a good movie. And then the problem with Street Fighter, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna make them fail in that movie, because they keep retconning the fucking story to please the fans. Leave the story like the fuck it was. And that's where they fucked Mortal Kombat up. Mortal Kombat had one of the hottest storylines ever, bro. Every single, name a character, I could tell you what was hot about their storyline. And I could tell you they motherfucking nemesis. And I could tell you something strange about them. Because I grew up with all them fucking characters. But when it, like, that's why Marvel vs. Capcom failed. Because, Cyrax, Goro, hold on. Cyrax, a lot of people don't know this, was black. And then the fucking Lin Kuei, along with Sector. And Sector agreed to be a robot. And then Sector forced Cyrax into doing this shit. It's always been like that. Okay? And then, them together, after Scorpion killed Smoke, they reanimated Smoke's body and put him in a fucking robot. And remember, Smoke had two parts of him. He had him and a Nimra. And him and a Nimra was one. So when he died, half of him stayed and half of a Nimra died. Even though a Nimra was unkillable. This is how they got able to access Noob Saibot. Noob Saibot demon in another way. And by trading off that one demon, half of their power. So it's a demon out there somewhere with half of Smoke and half of Sub-Zero's power. So that's how that works. Anyway, see how interesting that shit is? And Smoke and Sub-Zero are such good friends that they jumped everybody in Netherrealm to leave. Netherrealm is hell, in case you don't know. Them niggas jumped the devil to get the fuck out of hell. How the fuck you jump the devil? They beat his bitch ass up and left. The fuck out of here. Who the fuck do that? Now, you know what I mean? My nigga Scorpion, he ran the fade with all of them, beat their ass. It was that's what the fuck it was. But they let Scorpion out first. That's what they fucked up. They ain't let these niggas out. These niggas was like, listen, we about to leave. We finna get the fuck out of here. We finna beat these niggas' ass. Hey, bro, watch out. Watch out. Move the fuck, watch out. And beat their ass. The devil was like, hold on, dog. We ain't finna do none of that. And Smoke was like, oh yeah, what we not finna do? And Sub-Zero fighting, bow. And Smoke fighting, bow. They got taking turns on dramatic battle mode. They beat his ass. All air combos. Look like Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Years before that shit came out. Then them niggas get back. When them niggas get back to Earth, they realize that they can divide, but they stronger together. And once they divide, they slowly start to fade back into the nether realm. So, to avoid having to run a fade with the devil again, because I'm assuming they barely won. Okay. Oh, I gotta plug this up. I'm assuming they barely won. Since they barely won, they ain't want to go back. But the first thing they do is come back and run the fade with Scorpion. And Scorpion trying to figure out how to kill their ass. And that's when we leave off with their motherfucking story. Now, let's talk about Reptile. Reptile was already fucked up. He couldn't find none of the motherfucking sorry. Since he couldn't find, my fault. It was Cyrax and who else? I love Reptile, man. So, I mean, I go off and talk my dog and the shit be crazy. Okay, we got Goro, then we got Jax. Okay, tell you something about Goro. Goro is 100% an old ass nigga. The dragon race, they was originally meant to be niggas also. But I'm gonna tell you what's crazy about Goro. Goro got all these motherfucking kids. That's what they'll tell you about Goro. Goro like a super stud. So all he do is get bitches pregnant and beat niggas up. That's all fuck Goro do. And for 500 years, he beat the shit out of every motherfucking body that ran the fuck up on him. And only motherfucker that managed to put his ass down was the Great Kung Lao. Which the Great Kung Lao ended up losing to Shang Tsung. But anyway, that's another story. Okay. And of course, the Goro, fighting everybody, right? He go out to fight everybody, right? While he fighting everybody, the Shogun, that's his race, get into it with the Aztec. The motherfucking Aztec is Kodo Khan's race. Well, the Shogun lose. Okay? They lose so bad that the Aztec pushed them all the way back to their temple. Kodo Khan and King Gorbak, who is Goro's father, have a fight. This nigga Kodo rip his arms off. And it's just Mortal Kombat X added lure. But we always wonder how Goro daddy died, and they finally told us. And the story was good up to Mortal Kombat X. But even before Mortal Kombat X, you gotta think about it. You got his sister Shiva. You got Kentaro, which is his son, but they don't want to say nothing about that. I mean, but all signs point to that being his fucking son because Goro getting married whenever the fuck he wanted to, and who the fuck gonna stop him? He Goro. I always wonder why he's Prince Goro and who the fuck was his daddy. Okay, now we can move on to the next character that's pretty interesting, Jax. Jax is pretty damn interesting, man. Because I remember Jax originally, I don't remember him originally having a projectile, but he eventually got one in like 3. Since Jax got a projectile, I don't like Jax as a character for the same reason that he's unique. He went to the army. He one of them, yes sir ass niggas. Okay. Alec, I'm in my late 30s. I'm gonna just tell you that. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you why I didn't like Jax. Cause in the 90s, there was no black men on TV besides fake ass gangsters who was really yes men and a bunch of yes men. Like that made you feel like you was gonna either be an athlete or a fucking cop. I didn't want to do that shit. I had other shit playing. You know what I mean? What up, fam? Oh, that's like a mic. Anyway. So, and let me tell you why I didn't like Jack's story. So, Jack's in love with this white bitch. I can't tell Jack's story without telling Sonya's story. Their story is integrated. So Jack's in love with this white bitch, right? Is he in love with this white bitch? And Jack's a good example of how Mortal Kombat went wrong. Is he in love with this white bitch? Him and Sonya in a deep relationship. She acting all funny, acting all weird. She all sick and shit. But this bitch stumbled off into a motherfucking portal trying to help her people with backup even though she's sick. He go in there to try to save sick ass Sonya, which is indicating that a pregnancy. You know what I mean? So he go in there to try to get his bitch. So he end up in another realm fighting these motherfuckers or Outworld fighting these motherfuckers. He ain't got no fucking business here. He was not, listen, you cannot be here unless you have Mortal Kombat birthmark. You need that birthmark because that birthmark makes you eternal in Mortal Kombat battle. You can still die in regular life, but during battle, if they kill you, you can always come back somehow. Okay, it's always loophole. Okay, now, well, it used to be. So, because energy is just energy. So once they kill you, your energy just have to reassemble. It might take a while. It might take a couple hundred years. But they come back. Anyway, this nigga Jax follow her into motherfucking nether realm. Into the nether realm or Outworld. And he end up fighting with, what's up, Mr. Money Yoda? Anyway, he ended up fighting with gods, motherfucking demons, goddamn parademons, goddamn possessors, goddamn all type of shit. But keep in mind, Jack's running the fade with these motherfuckers and he human. He just a nigga that was in the army. So now this nigga body slamming motherfucking demigods. So it's Jack's folding up motherfucking demigods in the process, right? The original story was he got his arms ripped off by Shang Tsung. Before he got his arms ripped off, right? No, hold on. Everybody forget. He beat up Mataro. He beat up a nigga that is half Clydesdale. This nigga ain't just half any horse. Clydesdale was the big-ass Budweiser horse. That's the big-ass horse at the parade. You know, you see all the little horses, then that big-ass horse come through. You like, why the fuck that horse seems so big? Maybe because I was a kid. No, nigga, that's Clydesdale. Them is the big-ass horses. So he ended up beating a nigga that was half fucking Clydesdale with his bare hands. As a nigga. So Shang Tsung get whiff of it, and Shang Tsung just rip his motherfucking arms off, okay? Shang Tsung rip his fucking arms off. He come back to regular world with no arms. This bitch, after he done saved her, go get pregnant by Johnny Cage while he getting these metal arms put on, apparently. Because the story got retconned. You see where it just fucks everything up at? Okay, and Sonya, how the fuck you end up with Johnny Cage? See, this will make me start thinking because I'm from the ghetto. See, start adding extra shit. I done add extra shit to Street Fighter 2. Because it makes the story interesting to me. So check this crazy shit out. This bitch end up with Jack, end up with him because she was trying to pay for Jack's surgery. So she was selling coochie to pay for Jack's surgery and other bills. And Johnny was rich. So Johnny was like, bitch, listen, you let me smash, I got some cash. Call Johnny. What they call Johnny? I got something for you. That's what happened. And Johnny Cage ended up knocking her up and shit. So Jack was like, all right, cool. At least I got some arms, bitch ass nigga. Johnny on spot. Johnny on spot. See how they just hold my nigga Jax out his bitch? Gave him some farmer bitch with cancer. Fuck out of here. At least Jack's superpower wasn't lightning. But anyway, Jax is pretty unique because he's one of the only Mortal Kombat characters outside of Sonya, and this is why they recognize Sonya could be, you know. Anyway, believe it or not, he's the character based for Hancock. Hancock is based on Jax and Sonya. But I'm gonna get off into that theory in a second. Anyway, I'm in the dark because it's nighttime. This ain't a movie set, nigga. It's the ghetto. Kung Lao was better than Liu Kang. Hey, we could have fought about that one back in the day. Because I'd have played Liu Kang more than I played Kung Lao. But, like, telling a story, I'd have been more like Kung Lao. Because I understand Kung Lao. They said that Kung Lao was destined to be a monk. And that's all he wanted to be. But Kung Lao didn't want to be no fucking monk. Kung Lao want to be a fucking movie star. He want to fuck on bitches. He want to get drunk. Just like his daddy Baraicho. Which they hinted at Baraicho. Baraicho, his daddy and Liu Kang daddy. This nigga, I don't know what it is with these Chinese daddies or these Asian daddies. They always drop their kids off. Like Chung Li, right? I was the first person, and you heard it here first. Jin is her daddy. Yin, dude with the purple suit, that's her daddy from Street Fighter 1. She got all of his moves. Who taught her that? The nigga picture hanging up on Street Fighter Alpha? Well, let me tell you who that is, right? That's Jin's best friend. And Jin was a world's famous assassin, okay? This is how he got a Raging Demon move. It's called the something strike or some shit, the assassin strike. So what he did is he left his daughter in the custody of his best friend and left his best friend in charge of his estate. So when you fighting in Street Fighter Alpha, all that shit belong to Jin when you fighting Chung Li. She don't even fucking know that this her real daddy. She hunting bison down about the nigga that raised her. And Jin just ain't got the balls to be like, bitch, I'm your daddy. And she might know. And then think about it. How the fuck this bitch just get a job as a motherfucking spy off top for Interpol? What the fuck made them do that? Exactly, motherfucker. Because her daddy is Jin. But anyway, yeah. So that's my theory. I don't know if y'all believe it or not, but yeah. So remember that in case you see it on like Street Fighter mixtapes or some shit. Oh yeah, Halo was definitely fire. Definitely. But anyway, back to Kung Lao and Liu Kang, right? They motherfucking ass. Baraicho they daddy. But Baraicho a drunk. So they both got Baraicho traits. Even though Baraicho a drunk, Baraicho is only a drunk because he's really hard on himself. He figured if you can't be the best, you might as well be a drunk. He typical Asian stereotype. He feel like because he's not the best of the best, he's a disgrace. But really, Baraicho the fucking GOAT. And Baraicho was supposed to be the son of Shijinko. Shijinko was the only motherfucker to master all the fucking styles. So anyway, as I was saying. Now, they both share his traits, but he did the Asian dad shit and dropped them off at monk school. And really, I'm gonna tell you what it is. These assassins in Asia got all this fucking money. So what they do is they put their money behind one dude who's not an assassin. And he opens up a school. And then he has other dudes not an assassin. And they are caretakers of the children while they go out in the world and do what the fuck they do. Because everybody know when you a hitman, kids is the worst fucking thing you can have in your fucking life. Because if they find you, they might do something to your baby. So yeah, that's what it is. So yeah, anyway, if you look at them, they also a parable of Cain and Abel. And they put all the pressure on Kung Lao. Probably because he's the oldest. And they Asians and they so rough in this assassin community, they really don't know their fucking age. They really don't know their fucking name. And they really don't care. Because they was training them to be the best. So, Baraicho rebelled. So he got his oldest son, he expected him not to rebel because while they was telling you the story of Shijinko, they was also telling you the story of a nigga I mentioned at first. And the first nigga I mentioned was fuck his dude name. The Great Kung Lao. They are descendants of the Great Kung Lao. So we go to Great Kung Lao, Shajanko, Baraicho, and Liu Kang and fucking Kung Lao at the same time. So them niggas like 4th generation in this shit. But how they got the power of the dragon in their family was the great Kung Lao beating the dragon, which is Goro. But yeah, I don't like how they give Liu Kang all the privileges and they don't give this nigga Kung Lao no privileges. When really it's always been presented like Kung Lao is a thinker. I ain't played the new Mario Kart. And Liu Kang was badass, but back in the day, everybody was badass in Mortal Kombat. It wasn't like it is now. It wasn't no gaps in the timing and all that other shit. Everybody had combos that was the same speed and powers that pretty much did the same shit. You just knew what the fuck you was doing in certain situations. That's what made it fun. I wonder how Baraicho is strong now. I used to call you Noob Saibot. And I was like, I know Tim, I can't escape him either. Hey, somebody got the chat shut down last time. They reported it. So somebody reporting. What you mean, bro? What the fuck is this? What are we here talking about? Because it's a quite long discussion, and it quite took off. But the basis of the discussion is what makes characters that we know for so long so good. So, really, Tim? Okay, ban Tim then. Tim wanna be banned? Get him. Ban his ass. Clucky. This is Sparta, Tim. What you asking, Tim? Oh well. I ain't no damn truth seeker. What truth seeker? What the fuck you talking about? Oh, you came in and got me stared at the camera. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. That's what I kind of figured, but I ain't figured until I asked you all that shit. But yeah, you know how feminists say men ain't got no loyalty? Yeah, that's what we talking about. The loyalty that men have to these characters. And how we mad that the gods of their world wasn't loyal to them. We mad at the gods of their world. Like, fucking Ed Boon, fuck him. Fuck him. He done fucked up the whole Mortal Kombat. He fucked up everything that was fucking good about it. He even killed the sibling rivalry between Liu Kang and Kung Lao. He done blew it out of fucking proportion, and he fucking ain't making it fair. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Oh, you talking about Tim? Fuck Tim. No. Yeah. Like Mortal Kombat, every single character, like I said, you can't name a character in that fucking story that didn't have a good fucking background. Even new characters had good background. And Kotal Khan was a breakthrough for the black community because we was finally getting a new nigga in Mortal Kombat that went, yes, sir! And he didn't risk his life for no punk-ass white bitch to turn around and get pregnant by no punk-ass white boy. At least tell us that Johnny fucked for the arms. Damn. That makes their story make no fucking sense now. And let me tell you something. Cassie and fucking Jackie, they should be one fucking character. That should be one mixed girl. What the fuck is y'all doing? baby should be like Jackson Sonia's baby. Johnny could have had a baby by any bitch. He's rich. Duh, motherfucker. They could have had twins. They could have been twins. They could have did it like that. And it would have created a much more loyal fan base to them. But it just make white bitches look like they ain't got no loyalty and white boys look like the buy coochie. That's all. And they keep trying to re-explain why Jack's arms are metal. So yeah. And Mega Man, I don't remember much about Mega Man, to tell you the truth. I remember Proto Man. You know the story of Proto Man? These punk motherfuckers. These punk motherfuckers here. Originally, Shang Tsung snatched his arms off. And then by Mortal Kombat 9, Ermac snatched his arms off. So that's after they fucked up Ermac's story too. We all knew Ninja was interchangeable with nigga. And we knew by him having telekinesis. It was kind of a hidden thing that if you was black and you had telekinesis, you was associated with Egypt. We don't know why, we just figured that because we don't know how the fuck they built it. We figured a nigga would have to have telekinesis to build that shit. So that's what we associate with Ermac too. And when they finally brought him out in XL and gave him that outfit, he was still a zombie. They worked harder and harder on making him a zombie, only to give his fucking power to Kenshi. You damn right, Billy Bob. That's some bullshit. After y'all gave Kenshi his fucking telekinesis, like y'all just kept anything that worked for Ermac, y'all just give it to Kenshi. Like, you know what? Just play with Kenshi, but like get y'all bitch ass up out of here, bro. Get Keanu Reeves his own fucking moveset, bro. Damn. And to tell you the truth, you should leave him in control of the dead because his best movie was fucking Constantine any fucking way. And that's the truth. He didn't have no movie better than Constantine. And The Matrix, yeah, whatever. I guess. But you can't fight with Kenshi like you in the fucking Matrix, so feel how you want to feel. The best shit that he did was control his dead ancestors, which apparently Ermac is supposed to be doing with souls. When they could have just let Ermac keep telekinesis. They didn't have to give him nothing else, just telekinesis. And telekinesis could be keeping the old Egyptian emperor alive. That would have made it much more interesting. And he could have beef with Kotal Khan. But you know, they don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. They're too busy making everybody white. Fuck Liu Kang. He made every motherfucking body white. Who the fuck ain't white more? Even Kotal Khan white. And these white boys try to argue with you. He's from Mesoamerica. And Mesoamericans didn't exist till after niggas enslaved Europe for 800 fucking years. That's when Mesoamerica existed, motherfucker. Well, Mexicans. The Mesoamericans are the Olmec, Aztec, and Incans and Mayans. And they are all black, nigga. They mound builders. Get the fuck out of here. Everybody know they black. Fuck Kenshi. Kenshi's a bitch. I ain't like his ass ever since Mortal Kombat 4 when he was introduced. I said, nigga, is this Neo? And ever since then, Neo been getting on my fucking nerves. And XL, he's fun to fight against, but They could have had all them powers with dead people, bro. They don't have to give him telekinesis. I resent him just for the telekinesis. What's up, Julius? And they don't have to make Ermac a fucking zombie. Why do Ermac gotta be a fucking zombie? Maybe Kenshi should have been a fucking zombie. That's what y'all should have did. Make Keanu Reeves a fucking zombie. He already blind. Fuck, he stand a chance in the Mortal Kombat tournament. This motherfucker blind for. Make him a fucking zombie. Shit. Instead of making a Liu Kang zombie every 2 games. Every 2 games, y'all make motherfucking a Liu Kang zombie. For no motherfucking reason. Every 2 games, Ray. And that's another thing. Listen, man. I think Ermac would beat the shit out of Raiden. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Okay? And for him to be my favorite character of all, even though I'm more loyal to Scorpion, because me and Scorpion, them, man, I've been beating ass Scorpion since Mortal Kombat 1, bro. It ain't a motherfucker who done stepped in my Scorpion who done fucking survived, my nigga. No bullshit. Maybe I might let you get away with cheesing me out, but the truth about it is, if I really put my mind to it, I will demolish you with Scorpion. Ain't nothing gonna stop me. I done sent PlayStation joysticks. The buttons done fell out and the motherfucking the circuit board was smoking. I ain't bullshitting. My combos be going hard. I done did combos with Scorpion to my motherfucking wrist pop. But yeah, that's what's going down. Now I just play Scorpion because I'm so good with him, people want to fight him. So, but my Ermac was, and my Reptile was always vicious, my guy. And then Reptile, right? Just when they give Reptile some improvements, they give it to somebody else. Like, y'all finally had a good form for Reptile, animal form. And if you push the other button that's not block, push that button. Fuck he running from? First Range Rover, now that. Little niggas out in the ghetto. Anyway, I did Noob Saibot already. Noob Saibot clicked up with his best friend in hell and jumped the devil and came back to run the fade with Scorpion. Now, like how they changed Scorpion's story. He was originally in the Lin Kuei temple. He fuck around and found out. That's what really happened. These niggas went around the corner and got pulled over. You goofy motherfuckers. Anyway, he fuck around and found out, nigga, and Sub-Zero killed his ass. That's how Scorpion originally died. Now, Sub-Zero wasn't wrong for originally killing Scorpion. What he was wrong for is killing Scorpion wife and kids. And because Scorpion was evil, he went to the motherfucking nether realm because he had a Mortal Kombat stamp. He never participated in Mortal Kombat. He was dishonored. This is why his father told him to keep honor. Anyway, so he ended up going to hell just for that alone. His wife and kids went to heaven. And when you go to heaven in the Mortal Kombat world, either you go to heaven to forever live in peace with God or you reincarnate. That's it. That's it. The elder gods don't get to say so or none of that shit if you was a good person. That's why a lot of people in the Mortal Kombat universe and the Outworld and the Netherrealm, they don't open up their powers. And the reason they don't open up their superpowers is because now they accountable by God. When you open up your superpowers, you might understand. That's why more people in the Netherrealm have superpowers. But anyway, yeah. I'm an Asian person the same way I treat anybody. I treat an Asian person the same way I treat anybody else. Judging by color. Street Fighter, the movie game, made no sense at all, but it was fun. Yeah, Street Fighter, the movie game, that shit was crazy. I barely played that shit. I think I played that shit once or twice. I didn't like how the boomers start interfering with media that was, okay, when you bring some media out, it's for everybody. And then a group navigate toward that. And what happened was the millennials navigated toward Street Fighter, and then the boomers tried to take it back. They got mad because the series went past Dash 2 Turbo. So they didn't want to play it anymore. So Street Fighter the movie was supposed to be for their ass because it's supposed to be, I watch real shit. I don't fuck, fucking cartoons. That's what that was for. And then Street Fighter, they had a game for the baby boomers. Then they had Third Strike for Generation X because they like art and they're all artists. Lazy fuckers. Anyway, all them artistic, lazy son of a bitches. They got the game that was more based on the art style, like pushing the system to a limit and graphics, and that's what they got with Third Strike. That's why Third Strike looks like that. Third Strike looks like comic book. And Alpha was geared toward the millennials, and this looks like anime. That's why you can also put all the characters in there because, oh yeah, I do smell good. Hey. Anyway. I forgot what I was finna say. Yes, I did. That thought is gone. With the wind. Oh yeah, Street Fighter, they made a game for the millennials. So, and the first Street Fighter was just to get everybody hooked. And this is what the divide came in. Because the baby boomers, them niggas is Peter Griffin age, they sat around, they still play Nintendo games to this day. If you play a Nintendo game with them, they'll fuck around, wreck your ass. They can beat Sagat. I can't beat Sagat in Street Fighter 1. But them old niggas can. And them Generation X niggas can. Because they'll sit around and play that shit. Because they remember playing that shit. It's still fun to them. But me, that shit is old and aggravating. I hate the restart time. Street Fighter need to learn how to put a fucking rematch button in there. Goddamn. Just rematch. Should have to go all the way back to the selection screen. That's fucking stupid. And I hate people that every time you beat them, they pick a new character. Like, man, pick a fucking character and get good with the character. So anyway, yeah. And then Street Fighter 2, because it was for everybody. They had a version for everybody. They had a millennial version, which was X. When it came out on motherfucking Dreamcast. They had Generation X's version, which was Street Fighter New Challenger. I mean, and a lot of them only like playing New Challenger because Chun-Li don't even have a E token. And that's the most characters you're going to get. And they feel like that was peaking the game. So, and then you got the baby boomers who like Dash. Okay, they got 2 Dash 2s. They got a red Dash 2 and they have a blue Dash 2. And I think blue Dash 2 is Champion Edition. Nigga, don't try to guilt trip me into dating no motherfucking trainee, nigga. I don't understand they got feelings, motherfucker. I can't force no motherfucker to have feelings with me that don't have feelings for me. What if I went to lesbian's chat and told her this? Would I be wrong if I went to lesbian chat and spam that shit and was like, grown men have feelings too. I want to fuck you. Why you with girls? Why you don't like me? You should date me. Like, come on, man. Go on with that shit. Respect my wishes. Same way I respected yours respectfully. Because I'm a human. I got feelings too. Yep. Live for 2 days. But anyway, back to what I was saying about motherfucking Street Fighter, man. Yeah, they had a Street Fighter for everybody, man, back in the day. And then they knew the young kids wasn't gonna play Street Fighter because Street Fighter 4 vanilla is some bullshit, so to speak. It's glitchy like that for a reason, to help you get your moves off. And that ended up being the younger generation's favorite goddamn Street Fighter because it's so goddamn glitchy. But yeah. So Street Fighter 4, probably Street Fighter 4 Ultra is probably the GOAT because it has every single fucking character. Do I feel like a few of them they miss? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. But if you want to play the game that's the GOAT with the most fucking characters, that would be SVC, Mark of the Millennial. All the characters in that motherfucker. Just like the peak of Marvel vs. Capcom was probably Marvel vs. Capcom 2, man, to be honest. 3 was all right, but 3 ain't got that many more characters over 2. Yeah, it's just shit I noticed. Like, man, I think I'd have been good as like a marketing executive of some type, man. And I think that I could take the marketing to another motherfucking level. Just on story writing. Like, I could fix this shit. I could fix Mortal Kombat and Capcom. I could fix it. I promise you I could fix it. So say whatever you want. But I'm telling you where Capcom is fading out at. They story's getting bad. And they trying to retcon the story. You don't need to retcon the story. What you need to do is fill us in on the details that we always want. That's what the fuck y'all need to do. Mortal Kombat, y'all need to change the damn thing. And now that y'all done change all this shit on Mortal Kombat, I tell you, Sub-Zero and Scorpion are no longer enemies, which always made good heat for the game. Katana back from the dead, because Reptile was supposed to kill her at the end of 3, but somehow this bitch is back. Shao Kahn is back after Ermac killed him. Somehow Ermac is dead. Like, man, get the fuck out of here. I ain't on that with BLM, nigga. Y'all better do something else besides march before I support. I'm gonna have to see some action. Y'all ain't got no fucking lawyers. Nigga, I'm not a lawyer. You need to be in a lawyer's chat asking do they support BLM. Get you a lawyer. What the fuck's going on in the chat? How do you know the story? Mortal Kombat was just fighting. You gotta beat the fucking game, nigga. You gotta fight. I can fight. That's how I know all these character stories. And I was like going around playing the game with other kids. And they would beat the game with different characters. And this is how we learned all the character stories back in the day. That shit was difficult, Jack.